welcome. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. Right after that, I am hearing celebrate. Celebrate all of your victories. Really celebrate your victories. It doesn't matter if anybody else doesn't see or acknowledge. You know how much it took to get you your victory. A lot of our work goes unseen. A lot of our efforts go unseen. Always remember to take the time and acknowledge yourself and the hard work that you've put in to get such victories. You say hi? Yeah. Okay. My beautiful baby says that she sees you. And she says she sees you. The universe sees you. Spirit sees you. Sees all of your efforts. Sees all of your hard work. Sees everything. All of your intentions. Spirit sees you. You are seen. And don't worry, your time is coming. I'm hearing it is coming a lot sooner than you think. The fog is lifting. The illusions are breaking. You know the truth. You stick with your truth. You will be challenged at this time. Your truth will be challenged. What you believe will be challenged. Your strength will be challenged. But you will rise above. And when it is time, be open to receive. There is much coming in. And it is going to basically come out of nowhere. That's what it's going to seem like. But you know how much you've put into this. And you know that you are well deserving. Remember who you are. Remember what an amazing spiritual being that you are. You have a lot of spiritual help. Call upon them for help, okay? And when we are in them foggy moments, which a lot of us are in, we're trying to be prepared. We know we are driven. We are awakened to the idea, to the knowledge that we are here for something greater. We are open to shifts and change, right? We feel the shift. We want to be part of this shift. That's why many of us are here. We want to be part of this shift. This shift is amazing. And your light, no matter what you do, a lot of times just being, your energy, your frequency, it is helping so many people. Remember who you are. Remember your abilities. When you come here, you forget. We're on this huge journey to remember. And it is time to remember. It is really time to remember. And it is time to start following up on what you already feel is to be true. It's time to gather knowledge. It's time. It is time. Don't doubt yourself. It is time. Alright, I'm drawn to these right now. Let's get some messages here. In this time when illusions are breaking and the earth is shifting, there's going to be a lot of change. Remember that change is uncomfortable. It's not what you're used to. But you can adjust, and you will adjust. And you will get through whatever you are going through right now. Remember, don't get too caught up in your surroundings and this 3D reality. Really try to look inward and listen to you, listen to your guidance, listen to your inner compass rather than what things appear to be, because right now the illusions, I feel like, in one way of saying, the illusions are trying to fight to stay real. The darkness is being swallowed up by the light at this time, and it is really trying to fight to stay relevant. I got 2 cards right now. Ancient knowledge. Oh my gosh, and holiday. Wow. The spirit of the ocean calls you, offering healing and much needed peace. Come to the water and connect with its endless flow of magic. You need a change of scenery. Take a holiday and all will fall into place. There's a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient love and ancient knowledge are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect, and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. Anything that you do, when you do it from the heart, you can never go wrong. There's nothing wrong with that ever. Think about your job, where you are at, your daily routine. Feel about how, take a moment to feel how it makes you feel. Does it make you feel heavy? Maybe burdensome? How does it make you feel? Or does it make you feel light, happy, airy? There's a flame inside your heart. What lights that flame? What ignites it? What ignites it for you? I am definitely hearing it is time to share the light. It is time to shine brightly. There is no more dimming your light to fit in. It's not going to be fitting in anymore. You are going to be the fit in. Okay, like... There's not going to be any more trying to fit in. You are going to be the in. Try to adjust and get used to that idea. A new reality, a new way of living. You already feel it inside of you. You feel the shift. You know it's there. Emerge in it with no fear. Let the fear go. There's nothing to be scared of. You are protected. You are divine. You are a spiritual high being. Nothing can penetrate you if you don't let it. Forgiveness. Time to heal old wounds. Time to let go and forgive. Do not allow yourself to be victim any longer. For in doing so, you only hurt yourself. Forgive and set yourself free. You are internally loved. Accept the love being offered and allow it to heal you. All right. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth, no matter what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power for all of the world to see. You are needed right now. It's speak your truth. Let it out. Say something. You are being activated. The fog is being lifted as we speak. Be that beacon of light, I'm hearing. Really be that beacon of light. Be yourself. Be who you truly are. Lift the confusion. Let it dissipate. Follow your heart and what brings you joy and happiness. And let everything else fall to the side. This is a beautiful transformation at this time, and you are about to help others transform as well. By sharing your truth, you are giving the truth power. By speaking it, you are raising the vibration. You are helping the collective. You are helping not only yourself, but other people to follow in your path. You are opening new doors so that other people can also go through. And for a new way to be birthed and exploited, and I'm just seeing the galaxy right now, like the stars are the limit. Like there is no limit. We are in, how do they say that? Okay, like follow your internal compass. There are no limits. Keep going. Think bigger. Do bigger. Don't limit yourself. You have an amazing purpose here on earth, every single one of you. Love yourself. We need to rewire our heart to be bigger, to be more. In doing so, it's going to expand consciousness. We are evolutionizing at this moment. And our human bodies are going to be able to consume more consciousness. It's going to be able to hold more consciousness. We are going to keep awakening and keep transforming, and there is no limit. Keep going. Keep going. Align. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much to be learned by being here. I did want to mention every single one of you are on the right path. Yes, you are. Do not doubt it. Wherever you are, even if you do not really necessarily like your circumstances or where you're at or what's going on, or you think you should be further or this, that, or, anything, you are right where you are supposed to be. There's a reason you are in that place, that situation. There's a reason why you are around them people. Learn what you need to learn and spread your light if you need to do so. That a lot of times, that's why we are in certain places at certain times, is so that we can spread our vibration, we can spread our light, we can spread our knowledge, so that way more people can become aware of the truth. More people can become aware of the power they hold within, and they can start to see what they can really do and how powerful each and every single one of us you really are. Because the more people we get to raise their vibration and to raise their frequency, raise their consciousness, the more powerful we'll be. We are as one. What you do for somebody else, you are doing for yourself. We are all one. We all come from the same ball of energy, source, God. We are all part of this, and we are all one. And we need to help one another, and in doing so, that's helping yourself as well. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Aligned, surrender, trust. I'm hearing trust yourself as well. Trust your intuition. Trust that voice in your mind. You let your heart speak. Let your heart sing. It doesn't matter what anybody else says or how judgmental they are. The more judgmental they are is because you're really actually penetrating them into, you're shifting their you're getting them uncomfortable in some sort of way, which is going to help them grow. It's going to help them expand, and that's what you ultimately want. So don't be too discouraged about people being judgmental or reacting in a so-called negative way, because that negative way is actually helping them to expand. It's helping them to grow. It's helping them to raise and shift the way that they think, which is going to bring more light into the dark, you know what I mean, into the darkness. It's going to shine. It's swallowing up the darkness, so to speak, there. But there is a yin and a yang, but it can be in a different type of perspective. Negativity doesn't have to be the kind of negativity that we think it is. It can be, it's hard to explain. Persistence. You are being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop reminiscing about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. The universe and your spirit guides are constantly sending you messages. Divine beings from other realms are sending you messages at all times, and it's in the most subtle ways. It'll be like the smallest ways possible. It's so graceful, it's so loving, it's so nurturing. Nature speaks to you. The animals speak to you. In your everyday routines, even going to the grocery store, really sit with the signs and synchronicities. Don't just say, oh yeah, and then just keep going. Kind of, how does it make you feel? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling that you are being guided? Are you thanking your spirit guides for helping and guiding you? Are you stopping and acknowledging your spirit team for everything that they are doing? Are you stopping and acknowledging yourself and what you've been doing for yourself? And ultimately, whatever you do for yourself, you are helping other people. Really take that into consideration. And be thankful of everything that you have and every obstacle that you overcome, because every obstacle you overcome, somebody else isn't going to have to do that same obstacle because you did it. Be thankful of everything. Any and every little thing that happens on a day-to-day basis. I am hearing something that you may think is going to be very hard isn't going to be as hard as you think, and I'm getting that something that's going to look like it's going to be devastating to you at first, but it's ultimately for your highest good. Anything and anything that ever happens to us is for our highest good. We can only see so far. And a lot of times we just don't understand at the time. So really try to take everything with like a grain of salt, okay? Do not be so devastated about something like going on vacation and getting sick. Don't be too mad about it. Think about it in a different way. You can tweak your perspective. The more you tweak your perspective into positivity, the more positive stuff will come. Because if you are thinking negatively, the universe is ultimately going to give you more of that. Whatever you do, you're going to get more of. So it's better off if you always think positively, because everything is for a lesson. Everything is for growth. And if we ignore long enough, something big enough is going to happen. So you can't ignore it anymore. And you have to look at it for what it is. And you have to learn the lesson. Reassess. You are being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what bring you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for some life cleanup. How do you really feel about the things around you, about the people around you? Have you learned all the lessons that were there? Are you ready to move on to the next lesson? Hi, my love. Alright, align to a new perspective. And you will be rewarded for any sacrifice. The sacrifice to me is, in the end, it's not really a sacrifice, because you will always get bigger and better than you can imagine. But at the time it is, because it hurts. It hurts to let things go. It's hard to let things go. It's hard to trust when you have no evidence, and to just go for it. Yes. So in persistence, you're being asked to spend more time in the present moment. And you get the Knight of Coins. And in this in particular deck, it says patience to succeed. So it is the prep time, okay? You are being prepared for what is to come. The fog is just now being lifted. Illusions are being shattered. And some of these illusions you may have really believed. You may have been believing these for your whole lifetime in some instances. It is going to be hard to shift, but do not lose faith. Keep going no matter what happens. Keep moving forward. Be persistent. And know that there is something bigger and better there for you. Heal your heart, heal yourself. Really start living day by day with your heart. And following that joy, that children Christmas morning joy. You see their happiness. You can feel it. And you can feel that way too. Wow. And then with the reassess, we get King of Wands. Oh my gosh, why did I say Wands? So the confidence, that is definitely here. So, confidence, authority. It's King of Swords. Ethics over emotions. So I feel like this is how you have been living, ethics over emotions, but you are being asked to really look at your emotions. And not just logically, this is what you are supposed to be doing. Logically, how are you going to be paying your bills, or how are you going to be taking you have to, like, all of your actions, you're living by your actions. You're not looking inward. What are you doing for your spiritual growth? If everything comes from within, what are you doing about your within? Or are you always action oriented, as I have to do this, 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 and this to get this, this, and this? How about redirecting your time and energy and thought process into yourself and inward? Spend more time with yourself in silence. How much time do you really spend in silence? How much time do you really spend asking yourself where you are and what you need, and asking the universe what you need and where you are? And how much time, effort, and energy are you putting in to remembering who you are and what you came here to do? A lot of us get lost. This is a big city, all right? This is Earth. This is a huge school. And a lot of us really get lost in the mix of everything, all of the pain, all of the turmoil, all of the disappointments, all of the wrongdoings, the injustice. We get caught up in it all, and we lose our balance. We lose our perspective. We lose our whole purpose of why we came here in the first place. Spirit is asking you, it is telling you, it is time to remember. It is time to remember what you came here to be, to do, and to be. And it is time to act upon it, but it's time to act upon taking action toward yourself and being grateful and realigning your perspective and remembering. Hi, honey. Remembering, paying attention to your animals, showing love, showing appreciation. What are you grateful for today? Ace of Wands, motivated beginning. This is the beginning. You are activated. You know the truth. There is no going on. There's no going back. There's only going forward. And you can get your manifestations easier and more without all of these difficulties if you switch your focus inward and start working on your healing, your spiritual abilities, your skill set, your special skill set, and only you know what those are. What are your passions? Are you asking for help? Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or your energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. Let it go. Let it go. Just be. Let it be. Enjoy living. When you take a walk, are you rushing to get somewhere? Are you always looking at the clock? Are you always in a rush? Or are you taking the time to enjoy nature, to enjoy your walk, to really actually even take the time to see the signs and synchronicities that are being placed in front of you on a daily basis? Are you taking the time to really heal, or are you ignoring all of your scars and all of your pain? It's time to dust off the cobwebs of past memories and past hurts and deal with them. Sorry, that was kind of funny how that came in. It is time to dust them off and deal with them, my friend. This is in the most loving way. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. And really know that hurt people hurt people. Nobody hurts anybody just because they woke up and was like, I'm just going to go hurt somebody. Like, there's something wrong with them if that's, like, the way it is. Like, usually somebody's hurting and you didn't realize that you may have hurt them. Maybe you said something or did something and you don't realize how much it affected them. And then somehow, some way, you know, like they rebuked it in that way. Like if you frequently give yourself permission to doodle, wander, and be totally unproductive, and you actually relish such interludes, I can guarantee that your genius, creativity, and productivity will increase exponentially. Give your time the freedom of just being, of just doing. Do something that brings you excitement. Doodle. Go take a walk aimlessly, not having to go somewhere or do something all the time. Give yourself permission to just be, to just live, to just sit there. Be grateful for the peaceful night, the crickets chirping, the birds talking. Be grateful for them little things. A lot of people had to fight and go through a lot of things so that way we could. There's been a lot that has been put into this earthly realm for so many years. And at this time, it is finally being able to evolve in such a beautiful way. But in order to do that, a lot of stuff needs to break. A lot of different belief systems, a lot of different structural things. And it needs to be broken, but we need to not stop loving each other in the process of this transformation. Oh, you so love. Okay, I'm going to grab one more card from here and we're going to call it a night. Okay. One more card. Right, you're looking at that one. Let's see what this one says. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. Wow, my cat told me to grab this card off the floor. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of a dark tunnel. The fog is lifting. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention the most. All right. And here's this one right here. You and I are one regardless of our circumstances. What I was getting is this is all of us. And this is spirit. We are one with God. We are one with each other. Regardless of what it appears to be, you know the truth. Live by the truth. And you will get through whatever you are going through at this time. It is going to be a bumpy road sometimes. You will get through it unscathed. And it's going to make you stronger. But just remember, everything is only temporary. But if you find true happiness within yourself, you can be happy through anything. Through absolutely anything that this 3D realm ever tries to throw at you. You can be happy through everything. You just need to choose to do so and choose you and choose love today. All right, much love, light, peace.